Hey there, guys. My name is Rachel Feldman. If you don't know me, I'm the proud owner and creator of yourhealthcoachbiz.com. That is where you have a one-stop shop for all your health and wellness content needs. We have opt-in freebies, we have workshops, signature programs, follow-up emails, indoctrination series. We even have done for you websites. Now, you're looking at this program. This is one of our many programs, and this program is especially near and dear to my heart because I've worked with somebody for the last 2.5 years doing rewiring work. When I was doing that work, I kept saying to him, how long is it going to take me to rewire my brain? And he would say, as little as 21 days and as much as like 356. But this is what's great about this program, is this is great for any niche. Think about it. We all have to make changes, and it's really hard to rewire those neurons. This program gives you the material, the content that you need to empower your client on how the brain works, how they have the power to change those neurons, and this is neuroplasticity. So we want to know about that amygdala. We want to know about those cortex, and that's exactly what you're learning in this program. Let's meet the program that your client needs. Stunning covers. If you know me, I am covers, photos, anything has to be gorgeous. So I felt that this really was about empowerment. You can rewire your brain guide. Now I want to go slow through the table of contents so you see everything. We have what's called the Core 6 supplements. You also have an extra supplement guide talking about the many supplements that are essential for brain rewiring, for brain health. But we narrowed it down to 6 so that your client doesn't feel overwhelmed. For those of you who are doing testing or you have full script, it's going to be an amazing opportunity for you as well. So let's just see right here. You can see that it goes into a lot of detail. Gives you a little 21-day challenge. The rewiring formula. So let's go through this slowly. We have a vegan and an omnivore meal plan, recipes, everything for 21 days. That means that you don't have to spend the hour to hour and a half for each week to do those suggested meals. We've done that for you. You have an eat and do not eat list for a quick reference, your food diary, and your resource for brain health, vitamins and supplements. You see that we've looked at the Core 6. And then brain rewiring, what it actually means. We're talking those chemicals in the brain. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins. The importance of brain rewiring. Who actually needs this? Why do we need to rewire our brain? I mean, think if we operated on the same structure always for all time, we wouldn't be able to make changes. We wouldn't be able to face fears. We wouldn't be able to become the person that we truly need to become. We have to break those old habits. Keep a journal, challenge your assumptions, practice self-compassion, take action. And then it gives a little exercise for, of course, the next 21 days, action steps. Rewiring is a tool for manifestation. When we think of rewiring, we can't manifest if we're stuck in those old place of thoughts. Manifestation is a holistic approach to goal setting. So beautiful. Then we get into all that brain stuff. I know you're going to totally geek out on this, and you're going to be able to set the stage for your client really making those changes. If it weren't for the kind of work that I've been doing in the last 2.5 years, I wouldn't have been able to push through imposter syndrome, which had been such an issue forever. I wouldn't have been able to push through feeling stupid because I bombed my SATs and I had a learning disability. Even though I knew in my brain that these were not my fault, I just couldn't push through it. It kept taking charge of my day. And I think that's a lot of what brain rewiring does. It allows us to go back and rewire, literally create new pathways, so that the fight and flight that used to trigger my autoimmune and my EBV is not there anymore. It's literally not there. The manic behavior that I had that caused me to overwork constantly to prove myself, it's not there anymore. It's through the power of rewiring. And that's what you get to do with your clients. I just had some dark chocolate. I had berries today, had leafy greens, had fermented foods. We get into what foods. We do also have a habits course. So if you wanted to have this as the introduction to the habits course, we also, when I think about making changes for your gut or your adrenal or stress, this can also be an introductory program, your lower cost option into your next higher cost. I think about this with weight loss. I think about our end dieting or our 60-day weight loss program. Look at this. The rewiring formula: focus on your goals, learn a new set skill, interiorizing the mind, repeat, self-hypnosis, yoga and brain for brain rewiring. The science of mindfulness, it's so beautiful. It gives us, I'm reading a book right now, Rewire Your Anxious Brain. I wanted to read it so really get an understanding of what this program, or get an understanding of my anxious brain, but also wanted to read it because this entire book is teaching you about your brain. And once we teach about the brain, we understand that it's possible. It's a scientific approach to rewiring. Then we have a bunch of references, tons of references. So that's just the guide. We have a do not eat list, eat and do not eat. We wanted to take anything that would be inflammatory out of this program. And remember, it's a reference guide. If you want to make any changes, you can alter any of the content. We have a food diary right here. I used to have my clients fill this out every day. We did it more on an e-journal, like on a Google Drive, so that we could both interact and share it. Let's look at the omnivore first. Tons of great recipes. Dairy-free milks. Breakfast, matcha smoothie, chocolate latte smoothie bowl. Green apple crunch parfait, snacks. Fruit nachos, I just made those the other day. They're delish. See, we have extra meals here if your client wants to make an extra meal to partner with their, of course, current meal that we have suggested, just to make it easy for your client not to have to look anywhere. We call them the basics. Basic salmon, basic chicken. See right here, they're not going to be deprived in any way. Easy to make. We've cultured vegetables pretty much at every meal, making it important for your client to feed their gut health. All of these recipes are copyright free. You can put them on social media. You can use them in your program. Then we have dessert. Now let's take a look at the vegan. So that means you have two choices. They're pretty much the same meals without, of course, omnivore options. Look at that. Garlic bok choy stir fry. Superfood patties with blueberry salad. It's delicious. It's making me hungry. Then we have suggested meals and shopping list. Remember, each one of these takes about an hour to an hour and a half. My team hates it because it's a lot of time work. But you see they're completely mapped out for you. Shopping list for each week. And you have them for 3 weeks. Omnivore is mapped out 3 weeks. Then you have supplements for brain health. I would give this when you first give your program materials. And again, go over this with your clients. These are additional ones. You can see omega fatty acids, magnesium, zinc, vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin E, and work with your clients to find their in between, or have your clients work with their doctor. A lot of really great information. Gives a little where to buy. And then we get into the business materials. Now, everything that you need is in this program. From your workshops to your opt-in freebies, you can do a master class. You can also have the freebie launch as well, building that visibility so that when you open cart, you don't hear crickets. I highly encourage you to get over your fear. That's the really beautiful thing about having PowerPoints. You have images right here, making it super easy to change them. Images for promotion. Infographics. And then you have the PowerPoint and script. This PowerPoint matches the opt-in freebie. So if you wanted someone to opt in on the opt-in freebie, you do that on a landing page, and on the thank you page, you can do the masterclass with a call to action underneath with a link to your discovery call. Could you imagine teaching this? Just practice. Practice doing this. Practice going through it. I know everyone's going to geek out on this program. Such a great presentation. Then, of course, you have why you need to rewire your brain for thought patterns. Because your thoughts determine your actions, and your actions determine your results. Such a powerful line. So you could do this as a webinar leading right to your program. You could also, of course, do this in your Facebook group, building authority that month using the social media that we have provided for you. I'll show that to you soon. You have the social media images right here. Again, we can see them through the Canva template, so you can make any changes or you can use them as is. That one's a little video. If I wanted to change this color, I can easily change it to like a pink, pinkish peach. Go and change this to a blue. I can change, of course, the sign up. I can change the picture. I can change everything right there. And you have the template. So if you make a boo-boo mistake, it's okay. Just go back and hit the back arrow and you'll erase those changes. Then we have the 2 opt-in freebies. You have your guide. You have the Canva cover and Canva image template, making it super easy. And then you have the 10 social media images. So when you think of how many days that's going to save you, how much time, so you don't have to do this. Plus, you can focus on this freebie, or you can break this into actual social media posts that you do in a Facebook group or on Facebook or Instagram. You can also break this into a number of different reels and TikToks. There's so much to do when you have great content. You can also do this as a live and lead people to the call to action, which is to download the freebie, or lead them to your workshop. You have the cover and the Canva template, making it super easy to make any changes. I'm going to click on the link. If I wanted to do something like that, that's beautiful. Making very simple changes in a minimal amount of time. All of a sudden you have covers, different cover choices. I wouldn't do that because it's cutting off her head, but I think we get the point. Same thing as you have the social media images right here. You can make any changes with your Canva template. Now let's go to the other freebie. Beautiful cover. We pride ourselves in our cover. Who needs to rewire? What you can expect, what happens when you have negative thought patterns. Overthinking, such a big one. Identify your triggers, challenge your thoughts, focus on the present moment, take action, let go of what you can't control. And these, fear-based decisions, imposter syndrome, reframe, build support network. This is all about taking those negative thinking that's stopping us from achieving our goals, that's stopping us from being the person that we want to be in this present day. Same thing, you have the Canva cover template. You have 10 images right here to promote the freebie, to build authority around the freebie. You have your covers. Making changes is really simple. I showed you how easy that is. You have a beautiful collage that you can put on your sales page. You have the Canva cover template, the kickoff and wrap-up script. Can you imagine going through this and teaching everyone in that first call that you have? If you work with people one-on-one, you can also have this pre-recorded. When you tell your client they can eat chocolate, they'll be very happy. But I think everyone knows that we can eat dark chocolate. And it gets into the references. Then we have the wrap up. Talks about the core six. It's about extra additional ones. You have an amazing sales page. You could not, for the sales page or the 6 email sequence, get somebody to write them for less than the cost of this program. I'm going to say that again. No matter where you go to look for freelancers, if you're looking for a sales page in this kind of format, they're going to charge you a ton of money. Same with the 6 email sequence. It's very hard to find somebody to actually do the sales page for under like $600. And the time that it would take you to do it, well, you don't want to spend that time. You want to spend that time building authority. You have the 6 pre-marketing emails right here. These are not templates. These are ready to go, as you can see right here. Whether you work with people one-on-one or whether you're doing a group, these sales sequence is perfect. And if you are working with people one-to-one, you can always have them link on a sales page and still work with them in your one-on-one, or you can lead them to your work with me and have that as part of your work with me page. You have social media. You have 20 social media images, as you see on the sales page. You have 3 flyers. You can make any changes. We also put the little palette for you. And you have promotional ads, as you see right here. Can also use them to promote. We have them in Instagram size and Insta stories. Great for ads, great for just promoting webinars, masterclasses, lives. It's a great template to be using. And then you have your support emails. That's everything that you get with this amazing program. I'm so excited to launch this program. I know it's going to be a perfect fit for your business and your clients. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at yourhealthcoachbiz.com. Say, help me, Rach. I need your help. I'm here to support you in any of your business and health and wellness needs. And I think that's about all. It's been a pleasure to be with you, and I can't wait to get to know you better. Bye.